Good evening. I am so glad to see you here. I know a number of people are also joining us online, so thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I'm Rossi Ray-Taylor. I'm the president of the board this year for Student Advocacy Center. I am also a former educator, former superintendent in Ann Arbor, former longtime administrator up in Lansing School District. I want to do a couple of things tonight. First, I want to thank you for being here on behalf of the board. The board is a long-standing, very dedicated set of individuals who bring their expertise, their talent, their love for the community, and most of all, their compassion and love for the students that we serve to bringing the success of Student Advocacy Center. But I'd also like to thank the staff who are here today and the staff who serve the students every day. As you heard from the first tale and what you will hear throughout this evening, is that students face many, many challenges. In the last couple years in particular, it has been astounding the number of challenges that young people face and the lack of resources throughout our communities to help meet the students' needs. More and more students are facing mental health challenges, physical health challenges, economic challenges, and just the day-to-day of being able to get up, get to school, make connections, and learn, let alone the myriad of challenges of trying to learn online. So I'd like to say thank you to the staff for stepping up and helping to make this successful for students. I would also like to say, I hope that you in the audience and that you that support us hear in the stories tonight something that touches your heart. I know every time we hear from students, every time we hear a story, every time we see a newsletter or an update about students' lives that are touched by Student Advocacy Center, my heart is touched. I know those of our board members and others are touched, and we want to do more and more to support them. So I invite you to please make a donation. You can click into 44-321, get it right, to make a donation, or also you can go to our website. We need your support to make this a vibrant organization and to keep us meeting the ever-increasing challenges of young people. So please listen to the stories, hear the stories of young people. Too often they are not heard, so please, congratulations to those who stepped forward and shared their lives, their stories with us, and so that we can make it better for all young people. Thank you.
What's up, people? It's some nice weather. This is pretty decent compared to last year, am I right? Yeah, okay. Hi, welcome. So glad to see you. I am Peri. I'm the Executive Director of the Student Advocacy Center, and really proud to say that this month marks my 10-year anniversary here. Yeah. So, you know, I could not have come to SAC without meeting the inspiring Ruth Zweifler, who's right here, our founding executive director. 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago, we met. Ruth, I continue to be inspired by you and am very grateful for you, and I know many people here are. I'm glad you're here tonight. This 10-year journey has been incredibly rich because of my supportive family who's over there and my really good friends who have my back always, inspiring students and caregivers, our stellar staff working on a Friday night, my stellar board, and people like you. All, yeah, go ahead, clap for yourselves, it's okay. Who stand up for the right to an education. I'm really, truly grateful for all of you. We've been through kind of a lot the last couple years, wouldn't you say? Yeah, just a little bit. So I really want to soak up this moment, being together here, connecting through story. These kind of moments really matter, I think, especially those of us who have had a lot of loss in the last couple of years. Here's what we know, that too many young people, and maybe some in your life, feel alone, and they're struggling, and our schools are struggling. We at SAC are seeing unprecedented anxiety, depression, suicidality, and what feels like unprecedented suspensions, expulsions, and unilateral placements into virtual school. Our statewide student rights helpline has already served the most students ever in our 47-year history, with 2 months left in the school year. We were at 530 students last, around there, last I checked. Our staff have kind of started to wonder if Michigan reinstated zero tolerance after giving it the boot 4 years ago. We're just confused, that's all. Our students are hurting, and we recognize that our schools are hurting, and maybe you're hurting too. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the loss of one of our students this year. Lorante Benyon Phillips' life was taken too soon, and he was killed in his senior year, just a couple months ago. Our hearts are with his family, Miss Mary, his grandmother, who was on our honorary host committee, and Mr. Dave. They couldn't be here tonight. And perhaps his aunt is here, Justina Phillips Smith. I don't know if you are, but if you are, thank you for being here. Lorante taught us a lot about persistence and resilience, even in the face of major challenges. This is what so many of our students and our caregivers teach us. When our young people have adults who believe in them, who love them, who persist, amazing things happen, as you'll hear tonight. And I think of a recent story that one of our parents shared. We asked them about the impact of SAC, and this is what they said. SAC helped me to get my life back. My child was being suspended 2 and 3 times a week. The school wouldn't do anything to help with his behaviors, but they'd always call me to pick him up. I lost my job because of them. She goes on to explain that SAC helped the student find a new school and get the services that they were entitled to. The result, she says, my child was able to be at school and not get sent home. I've started working. I have my life back. The work that we do together, you, SAC, the student, the caregiver, the school, community partners, it matters. You are part of that story by being here today, and we hope you choose to continue to be part of the story. Tonight is our biggest fundraiser, and we hope that you will consider giving a special gift to keep this work going. SAC wouldn't be here without you, without the community. So in that spirit, we're going to take a moment and honor a couple really awesome people. So I want to ask Carla Whitsitt, YCS teacher, storyteller Kwan, a YCS student, board member Katie Honer, who works at CMH, to come up here and help me with the awards. And our 2 awardees, Liz Spring-Nichols and Charlotte Cardwell-Tillerson, please come on up.